I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon in the 50s and some low 60s and a few sprinkles, tomorrow is slightly cooler in central and eastern Nebraska, but still slightly warmer than normal with highs in the mid to upper 40s. Areas farther south and west of central and eastern Nebraska warming tomorrow into the 50s to the low 60s. A ridge of high pressure taps into unseasonably warm air out of the desert southwest for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday looking really nice with mostly light winds and highs in the upper 50s to the 60s, even some low 70s over northwestern Kansas. Thursday is the warmest day of the next week with near record warm highs in the 60s to the low 70s are expected. A couple of cold fronts drop our highs from the upper 40s to the mid-50s Friday to the 40s over the weekend. There are some low-end chances of light rain or snow for Friday night through Saturday with a disturbance tracking across the southern plains. In the long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures this weekend through December 17th are predicted to be mostly warmer than normal. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation indicated to be slightly above normal this weekend through early next week before a pattern of near normal precipitation the late half of next week through December 17th. Key weather factors impacting the markets include warmer than normal temperatures and possibly a strong storm for the U.S., good rain for Argentina and central Brazil, but too much rain in southern Brazil. Mild weather across much of the U.S. continues the rest of this week. The next few days, colder air grazes the Midwest and Northeast, but temperatures rise to near record warm levels across the nation's midsection. Midweek temperatures should reach 60 as far north as Montana, with readings topping 70 as far north as the Central Plains. Late this week, modestly cooler weather arrives in the west. Additional storminess in the northwest could lead to expanding or intensifying flood concerns, especially in areas where significant snow fell before warmer weather arrived. 5-day precipitation totals could reach about 4 to 10 inches in parts of the Pacific Northwest. Dry weather prevails the remainder of the week across much of the southern third of the U.S., as well as large sections of the plains. Other areas should receive only light precipitation, with snow remaining scarce east of the Rockies. Late in the week, scattered rain may develop across the central and southern plains, but the forecast models disagree on just how much rain develops. In Argentina, there was scattered rain over the weekend, and widespread, possibly lighter rain is expected for tomorrow and Wednesday. More rain moves through Argentina this upcoming weekend as conditions continue to be mostly favorable for corn and soybeans. Central Brazil saw an increase in scattered rain this past weekend. Some areas of central Brazil still missing out, and coverage could be more isolated later on this week. Southern Brazil continues to deal with too much rain, but may get a break this weekend into next week, helping to dry out the saturated soils for developing corn and soybeans. Europe stays active with more rain, including southern areas that benefit for vegetative winter wheat. Wheat is going dormant, mostly in good condition in other parts of Europe where it is colder, especially in the Northeast. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.